Hey guys, today I will be comparing the GAN 11M Pro with the WRM 2021. Starting with the accessories. The WRM comes in this box, but if you get the more expensive one, which for it to be known, has no difference except the box and the accessories. The more expensive one comes in a more expensive box, believe it or not. The cube comes with a screwdriver and their classic spring adjustment tool, but one of the other things it comes with is magnet adjustment tools, which is the dumbest thing ever, because it comes with 4 of the same easily breakable tools, but they give you 4 so that if one of them breaks, you can switch to one of the other garbage tools, instead of just designing a tool that actually is good. So far it's not looking too good for the WRM. For the 11M Pro, it comes with a tool for spring adjustment and replacement parts for tension. It also comes with a flathead screwdriver, but you'll notice that there are no screws. This tool is actually for the magnets, but you probably already knew that. Come to think of it, you probably already know all of this. Anyway, the GAN Cube is $60 and the WRM is about $25, so you get what you pay for. Without taking price into consideration yet, for this section, the GAN 11 definitely takes the W. But now let's look at performance. Both of these cubes are very well respected and highly used by top cubers. So you would expect both of these cubes to match their ratings, right? Well, for one of them, yes, and for the other one, not so much. The WRM's performance is overall great and has a smooth, somewhat controllable feel when turning. Its corner cutting is great, much like other MoU cubes, and overall this cube's performance is what I would expect from a MoU flagship. I also appreciate the fact that this cube came with a different type of plastic to give it a different feel from all the other MoU flagships. As for the GAN's performance, well, let's just take a look. The GAN's corner cutting is fine, but is definitely worse than the WRM's. And when turning, it does have a smooth, more lower pitched turning sound. And to compare, here's what the WRM sounds like. And here's what the GAN sounds like. So it's a big difference. Also, when I'm solving on the GAN, I tend to lock up way more than on the WRM, as it does have this weird locking issue, which JPerm pointed out in his video. He mentions that the 12 basically clicks twice when corner cutting, and he does mention that the 11 does that sometimes, but just not as harsh as the 12. In my opinion, this clicking problem is a big deal and really messes with my turning, which is why I think the WRM's performance is just better than the GAN's performance. Now about prices. Obviously the WRM's price is way more reasonable than the GAN's price, so without any further explanation, the WRM takes the W on this one. Now a topic that I always cover, setup. If you don't already have lube, then the GAN requires the least amount of lube to stay at peak performance, in my opinion. For the GAN, you just put some weight 5 on the pieces and it will basically be at its peak. But the reasoning for that is not a good reason. And that reason is GAN cubes, for some reason, tend to not respond as well to lube. So basically, you just lube it and that's it. You're basically just lubing it just so it won't get dirty quickly. But with the WRM, the cube responds very well to a variety of different lubes, all of which can make the cube feel a different way, which is a plus. And yes, sure, the WRM to be good requires probably 2 or 3 lubes, but in my opinion, I really don't mind and I still prefer the WRM over the GAN 11 in this section, which makes the WRM the winner. I'm a little faster on the WRM, so it is my new main. If you're looking for a new cube to buy, you definitely can't go wrong with the WRM 2021. I mean, this is kind of old, but it's still a good cube. And I still do like the GAN 11M Pro, but once I got the new one, I feel like I have to switch. And yes, if anybody's waiting for the competition video, I did use it at my competition. That video will be out soon. So yeah, if you like this video, please like and sub, and also bye.